And, we've been talking about actually selling a home that has a short sale. And one of the things that we haven't talked about is actually the buyers and the process that they go through when they're buying a short sale. And so I know that for a period of time, we would all, as realtors, go, no, don't buy a short sale. Don't even look at them. But that has changed, and that's largely because of the way that the banks are handling them and what has to happen. I mean, one of the longest one that it took me was actually, it was under contract with the same buyer, with the seller for 2 years. So
that wasn't one I was working on.
It wasn't one you were working on. So that was a lot of patience on everybody's part.
Yeah, buyers play a very important part in the short sales. Without a buyer, we can't actually have a short sale happen. So, the key to what I find is important is that you just, let them know what's going on. As long as they know what's going on every step of the way and keep them informed, that really helps them more or less stick around and, keep them from walking,
You found that on average, you can negotiate a short sale in what period of time?
It really varies from lender to lender, but on average, we're looking at about 45 to 60 days.
Okay. So if you're looking at 45 to 60 days and you're going into that knowing that, and if you're a buyer out there thinking, well, how far in advance should I, start looking? Well, it would be 4 months or so if you wanted to get a short sale to do that, because you're going to have the 45 to 60 days of the negotiating time. And there are some that right now they say that the short sale is already approved. And what that means is that the bank has already accepted that price, but it may not be that they would accept your offer at that price, which also confuses a lot of buyers sometimes.
Yes, every buyer that comes in, their offer has to go through a review. So even though they're offering what they think the bank is going to take, it still has to be reviewed. They still have to kind of do their due diligence and really, determine if that's going to work for them or not.
There are more choices sometimes when you're looking at a short sale because there are a lot of people that don't want to work with them.
Yeah, I know a lot of agents that don't even show short sales just because they don't want their buyers to really have to wait. They want to get the transaction done, get paid, and get it over with. But, short sales, they're still around. They're going to be around for a little while. And there's, in what I think is still a good deal. You can still get them a little bit cheaper than, what some of the other properties are going for.
Right. And so what happens is that as a buyer, is the short sale. So you pick the house, you go under contract on it, and then Hemant goes into work into making sure that the bank comes back and gives what they call an approval letter. And the approval letter has everything on it that outlines what has to happen, by what date, and all of those kinds of things. And then what happens from that point forward is that's when you actually go and apply for your loan and get the mortgage process going.
Right. That's basically, once we get that approval letter, it's showtime at that point. That's where you start getting your inspections, your financing. That, to me, is my favorite part of the whole transaction.